Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am responding to Christy's Beautiful Life Scrappy tag. I have been called out multiple times by multiple people, and I am finally getting around to it. Actually, this morning while I was cleaning the bathroom upstairs, we had the scrapbooking YouTube videos up on the channel, and Crystal from Pineapple Papers really called me out, and my daughter thought that was hilarious, so I said, okay, I'm going to finish scrubbing the bathroom, then I'm going to come down and I am going to do the scrappy tag. So here we go, guys. Question one, what brought you to scrapbooking? So the first scrapbook I ever made, okay, let me back up before the first scrapbook I ever made. So I've always loved stickers. When I was a kid, I had a sticker book. It was this beautiful, like 12 by 15 pink sticker book, and I organized them. I had googly eye stickers and puffy stickers and like flocked stickers, and I just always have had a love of stickers and paper and stationery, and I just kind of collected it, and it just kind of sat around, but I loved it and it made me happy. Fast forward to when I was a teenager, my best friend was moving to Germany, so I figured I would make her a book of memories. So I went to AC Moore, I got a scrapbook, I got papers, I got markers, I got stickers, I asked all of our friends for photos, and I put together the scrapbook for her. And ever since then, like I was 16 years old, ever since then I have just had this love of scrapbooking and documenting memories. The second album I actually made for someone was my husband when we got married, and it was kind of a cute, like tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. From like when we were dating. It wasn't a big album. We dated for 4 months before we were married. Sorry, gotta have my Coke Zero. Okay, question two. Besides your immediate family, what do you like to scrap the most? I love scrapbooking, like true ephemera, like ticket stubs and receipts and cards that you receive from people. I'm kind of looking over here because that's where I kind of store everything as I'm getting into it, and so receipts and programs and that kind of thing, I love scrapbooking that stuff. There are many times where I don't have photos to go with the stories for that stuff, so that's just one of my favorite things. And if you watch my channel for any length of time, you'll see that I really like scrapbooking airplane tickets. Really like it. Buy it all or use your stash kind of scrapbooker. Well, I would say I'm kind of a mix between the two. If something new comes out and I love it, I buy it. If there isn't really anything that's calling to me, I don't buy just for the sake of buying anymore. I used to do that. I used to shop clearance sales and just go and look and find the deals, and if it was a deal, I would buy it because I figured I would use it eventually. Got out of that mindset because that really didn't work for me at all. And I have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking exactly on this iPad for it to look like I'm actually looking at you guys while I'm talking. So if I'm staring off into some random place, I'm so sorry. What do you need to be in your perfect scrappy mood? I don't know. My perfect scrappy mood is probably any time of the day except for early morning. Early morning I like to, just chill out and relax. I don't feel my most creative in the early morning, except for maybe at crops where we've been up till 2 or 3 a.m. and then we're getting back up at 7. And then I'm feeling like, yay, scrapbooking all the time. But when I set myself up, when I come in here, I usually have my Coke Zero, and then I have my TV now in here that I've been wanting for a long time. I throw on some YouTube videos and I just go at it. I really don't need to be in the mood to play with paper or to touch my things. Sometimes I come in and I'm totally in the mood to scrapbook, and I'm totally in the mood to get those stories down on my pages, and I just end up playing in here, touching your stuff and going through and like looking at everything and kind of reorganizing and straightening up. I do get into that sometimes. Am I a literal scrapper, or can a random embellishment be on your page because it's cute? Okay. So, random embellishments. One of the most random embellishments to me is butterflies. I don't like butterflies on my scrapbooking pages. It's just not it's not like a go-to design for me. Butterflies in real life, gorgeous. Been to butterfly houses, used to have a butterfly bush, like all the butterflies would come, love it. But on my scrapbooking page, they just don't resonate with me. Now hearts, stars, plain old labels, that kind of stuff, throw it on page. Perfect. Like, love it. So I'm definitely more of a literal scrapper, but I'm not literal where if I'm scrapbooking a page about, I don't know, some random, I don't know. If I'm scrapbooking a page about a llama, then I may put a llama on a page, but otherwise I'm not putting a llama on a page because llamas don't resonate with me. I do have some embellishments on my pages because they're cute and I like them, but not anything like these weird trendy stuff that is coming out. Like avocados, I love avocados. Give me some guac. I am a chips and guac kind of girl. But unless I am doing a page about Cinco de Mayo or some sort of guac and salsa night we're having, I'm probably not going to put an avocado on my page, and I'm probably not going to put an avocado on my page even if I was scrapbooking about those specific events. So, definitely more of a literal scrapper. Although, bringing it back around to butterflies, Vicki Booten at Creativation kind of challenged me to do something with a butterfly. So when I get her new collection, Color Kaleidoscope, in my hands, because that is one that I need all of it, I will be doing something with a butterfly because Vicki challenged me. So that's going to happen. How many pages do you try to scrap in a certain amount of time? I really don't have goals. Not anymore. I used to. Back when I was years behind in my scrapbooking, I would be like, okay, I want to get 30 pages done this month. I need to get 35 pages done this month. I need to do 50 pages this month. And I used to keep track of them. I had a little piece of paper. It wasn't anything fancy. It was just a hashtag for each time I completed a page. And now I just don't worry about that so much. I kind of do what I want. And that's really turned in like my philosophy for scrapbooking everything. Like, how do you organize? I do what I want. What do you choose to scrapbook? I do what I want. Like everything, like I do what I want and it makes me happy. Now, that being said, I am trying to wrap up 2017. I just have a couple more pages, a couple more layouts to do. So I am concentrating on that because it's just a little bit left and I want to get those albums off of these shelves and into the family shelves that are out in our living room so the albums will live there. My favorite collection from 2018. I probably should have thought about this because when I was writing down the questions from Christy's original video, that's Christy's Beautiful Life, her original video, I was like, oh, I gotta figure out what my favorite collection was. And you know what? I think it was, this might be a surprise, but I'm gonna go with the Amy Tangerine collection. Shine On. It was that beautiful one with lots of black and white, and I have some right here. And this great sticker book. I'm gonna go with this just because it just resonated with me in a big way. And I know I've used that word a couple times on this video, so I'm sorry. I'll try not to use it anymore. But I just really like that collection. The black and white and the little pops of color just did it for me. Second place would probably be Chamel's Head in the Clouds. Is that considered a 2018 collection? I don't know. But 1, 2, Amy Tangerine and Chamel. Okay, my Scrappy technique I've never tried or rarely tried and wish I was good at. Okay, gel press. I want to do jelly printing with the jelly plates so badly. So we were at Creativation and I was going to take the jelly press class and I decided not to because it was during the time where we were to go to Joann's and meet Chamel. And so I decided not to because I thought I really want to meet Chamel. I want to hang out with her and do the shopping and the scrapbooking talk with her. So did that, loved that, had a most awesome time. Let me see, do I have it here? Yay, here it is. Okay, and I met her and we had a great time. Look, there's Shemel. And honestly, Carrie and me and Crafty Jen Scow and Christina Sorge and Sarah Scraps. And then this one on the corner, her name was Karen. She was local. We got to meet her as well. So I'm totally getting off the topic. Sorry, guys. But anyway, I did this instead of the class. And every moment, something happened where I was like, it's a sign. I got to do the Jelly Plate class. I got to do this. I got to learn this. So I really want to do it. I really want to try it and play with it, just because it just seems like a lot of fun, and I feel like it can be a way to kind of let out my inner slob, which is something Dina Wakely really opened up for me when I took one of her classes at Creativation. So it's that. What color combo should we see more of? You know, I would really like to see more of like the orange and green and blue combo together. I just really love those colors. I feel like if you go look at my scrapbooks, you'll see a lot of that kind of color combination. And then like the pink and teals came out huge, like huge. And then a lot of my scrapbooks moved to that. But I just really love like the navy blue and kind of, not the neon green, but almost neon green and orange. I just love that color combination, and I wish we saw more of that. I also wish we saw more silver, and not holographic silver, even though I love the holographic looks that are coming out with some of the collections, especially Shemel's Sparkle City. But I just really wish silver was like a big thing. I just really enjoy silver, and sometimes I will get some cute silver embellishments or something silver, and I can't really partner it with anything because I don't have a lot of silver, because silver is just not big. And then the last question is, are you worried our hobby is fading out, and do I have any ideas to help keep it from being so? So I think we've already reached the pinnacle of scrapbooking, and so scrapbooking like went whoop, way up fast, and I think it crested and it's coming back down, and I don't think it's tanking like the opposite of what it went up, but it's definitely coming back down. And I think the things that are going to help save it are a lot of digital things where digital photo books are being done. My hope is, I know that a lot of paper scrapbookers went to digital because it was easy. My hope is that digital scrapbookers, so this is like a fingers crossed kind of thing, will love it and then want to play with it. I also think planners are helping save scrapbooking, paper crafting in general. Stamping is huge. Like card makers are just huge. Stamping is just big right now, and I feel like stamping is growing, and I feel like it's not growing at a rate like scrapbooking did, where it was kind of like almost straight up, but it is growing, and it's growing up steadily. So I think that is definitely helping out the paper crafting industry. I also think it's kind of like a double-edged sword with American crafts buying everything. There would be companies that would have went out of business and we wouldn't have had them anymore. But then American Crafts also is everything. So I do worry about a monopoly in the crafting industry where it's just that one company to go to. So I do worry about that. I also think that like getting kids crafting and stuff like that is super important. So you want to have your younger generation and everything get into it. I look at my analytics on my YouTube videos, and I know I'm just like a minute little sampling, but the average age of people that watch my videos are my age and above, and I'm pushing 40 here, people. Like, I've been scrapbooking since I was 16, and it kind of concerns me that it's all like my immediate peer group is what's watching my videos. I'm like, well, maybe because I'm not appealing to the younger kids, or maybe the younger kids just aren't watching scrapbooking on YouTube. So, you know, that kind of worries me a little bit. But anything like junk journaling, art journaling, anything that contributes to the paper crafting industry, I'm all for it. One thing also is talk to the manufacturers, talk to the people that make the decisions, that are doing the buying, and tell them the things that you want. I know that there is a market out there for some things, and there's only one or two companies providing it, and which is good for those one or two companies. But like, if you want something to be made or something different, or just talk to the companies. They're the ones that are like producing it, so let them know what you want. Huge thing. Also, I get a little freaked out for buying freezes. I think it's probably good if you've got a huge amount of stuff in your room and you've got a whole bunch of stuff that you're not using and you'll never use, then you know what? I understand. You can't shop all the time. But my thing is if you're not buying the stuff, they're not going to produce the stuff. So if half of the paper crafters in the world decide to go on a 6-month spending freeze, then that is a lot of buying power that just went whoop. So if you have the means, and I'm not saying just buy for the sake of keeping scrapbooking alive, that's not what I'm saying at all, but if you have the means and you like the stuff, and room, like space is an issue, and you just say you live in like this happy little world where you can buy the stuff, then please buy the stuff, because that's what it is. It's all about supply and demand. It kind of boils down to that. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I definitely love to ramble, which is part of the reason why I started my YouTube channel, was because I just wanted to run my mouth. My husband says I get an A+ in running my mouth all the time. Now, I'm going to tag anyone who is watching this video and who wants to participate in Christy's Scrappy tag. That is Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you real soon.